Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. In this video I'm going to reassemble the front end on this Renault Clio Grand Prix, and also I'm gonna make a little quiz like I always do about the next project on the channel. But this time it's a bit different because it's not just one project, it's two projects that is coming to the garage. One is outside at the moment and the second one arrives tomorrow actually. So I'm gonna make a small quiz along this video and then let's see if you can guess what it is. I know that some of you already know, but you cannot guess. So anyway, I finished up the engine work on this car, pretty much all the engine work. I have now changed the water pump, the cam belt, and the coolant and the oil. And I still have some things to do on some sensors that I need to check out, but I think everything is good to go. So it's time to reassemble the headlights, the hood, the front bumper, and the wings and the inner wings. And also I'm just real quick going to change the brake pads. They are still okay, but they are old and I don't like old brake pads. The discs are all right, so I'm gonna keep them as they are. And first thing is to put in the headlight. As you can see, I changed the fan belt as well. It's not really the fan belt, but the generator arm, the generator belt, and a servo belt, and also water pump belt. That is changed. And I also changed the fuel lines. As I showed you in the previous video, they went rotten, not good at all. And also a mice seems to have been living inside of here, so I'm just going to clean that out. This could hold up a lot of moisture and make it rot out quicker than it needs to do. And as you can see in here, this is not my work, but there has been rust repairs already inside of here. And this is just a place that they rust, so no surprise there. But the work it's maybe not the most beautiful work in the world, but it seems to be rather good protected, so that's the most important thing. I am looking forward to making this car look like a car once again. It's amazing how just removing the trim and side panels and wings and so on makes the car look so extremely broken without it really being very broken. It just looks like something that will never work again. That's one bit. And then the brake shoes or pads. And to make room for the new pads, which is not completely worn. They are not worn out, these, but they are worn. I need to compress the pistons inside. And being that this car has stood still for a while, not that long, it shouldn't be too hard to loosen. Normally I can just use the old brake pad to press on, and then one of these. Yeah, there's not a lot of room in this caliber to do it this way, but I think it will work. Yeah. It is not stuck at all, so that's really easy to push in. New brake shoes. I like to lubricate the points that the pads are resting on to avoid them sticking and squeaking. But it's very important not to get it on to the material. And then should just be able to press it down, and then refitting the bolts. I got brand new ones for that. And then I'm going to change the lower one, of course, as well. I'm going to bleed the system completely later on. This car has not been off the road for many years, so I'm not so worried about it. And it seems to be, all the bleeder nibbles seems to be very easy to get loose. But I'm not going to do it today. But I'm going to change the liquid anyways, because braking fluid will contract water over time. So if it's old, then it got water in it, then it will begin to destroy the system. So yeah, that's that side. Then it's the inner liner. Like that. Making this Clio look like a car again. It's just such a great feeling. Especially since that I sold my daily driver. So I really need something to work quickly. So I can, go to my job and so on. That would be a good idea. I think someone would appreciate that. But also because I bought new projects. And new projects means that I need to clear out the space so I can get started on them. And I'm looking forward to do that because I think I have found some pretty interesting projects, in my opinion, and very different projects, both in terms of vehicles and also in terms of the work that needs to be done, which I like because I like to shuffle a little bit between rust work and mechanical repairs and that sort of stuff. On that note, the C25 actually drove the other day. It's no longer parked outside this gate because the car that I bought is being delivered tomorrow. It's not running, so it needs to be unloaded out there because of the hill that I live on. So I had to move it. It is now working and driving, not braking, but working and driving. That's actually a big thing for me because I have been working on that for a long time. So as always, I give a couple of clues to what the new project is. And as always, I guess that you will have no problems guessing what it is because it seems to normally be the case. And I think either that I'm very predictable or that you guys are very, very competent in the car world. One clue could actually be that I no longer got the Panda 4x4, so I am missing something in my life. Another clue for the first project. I don't know what I will reveal first, but the first that I'm going to give clue to is, I think, I'm not completely sure that it's true, but it's known to be the first SUV with a monocoque chassis. And I think that is the only clue that I'm going to give. Even though it could be wrong, I think the clue should give a very strong indication of what kind of vehicle that I bought. Very nice. So I think this is where I'm going to end this video. I will just continue on putting stuff back on the Clio. And then I'm waiting for an exhaust system that I need to fit. And then I hope to go to the MOT station next week if the exhaust system arrives. And then I really hope to get this car running and on the road and with number plates and all that. But what about the other car project that is actually standing? I can see it from here, right out there. What do you think that is? Well, it's something that I have wanting to own for a long time. Remember, I'm not just interested in cars. I also am very interested in mopeds. That could be a clue. Another thing is that I'm going to give you one more clue and then you will have to guess it from that. And that is, this engine got a rotary intake valve. Can you guess what that is? It is two very, very interesting cars for sure. One of them is very rusty, another one not so much, but lacks in other departments. I can't wait to get started on those projects. They are awesome. They are from a different time period than the cars that I have been working on in the garage for quite a long time actually. So that is also going to be nice because it's very simple cars. The two projects coming in are very basic cars, that's for sure. Either way, thank you for watching, and remember, you can support me on Patreon if you like. Follow the link in the description. And if you like the videos, then please give them a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Well, I take that back, because if you have watched this video, I'm pretty sure you're already a subscriber. Thank you for that, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.